Hey guys, Dan Williams here from Range of Motion Business Mentoring. Today I would like to talk about a marketing strategy that maybe you aren't using, which can have a huge effect in improving not only the culture of your business, but also generate some external leads, some new inquiries for your business as well. And this strategy is an example of a form of content creation called a documentation. Basically, this is drawing on the fact that people love to know what's happening in other people's lives. It's why my wife spends so much time watching Love Island and watching Big Brother, and why there are so many reality TV shows out there now. People love to sort of peek through the window to see what's happening in the lives of others. And effectively, we are fulfilling that sort of almost voyeuristic tendency that people have to see what's happening inside your own business. Now guys, this is a little bit of a teaser, a bit of an overview of one of the modules that we will be covering at the 2020 Perth Fitness Business Summit coming up in October. If you're interested, check out the links that you may see posted around for that. This is one of many, many modules that we'll be covering in an extremely long and intensive day of fitness business building for Perth fitness professionals. So I want to talk about this way that we can tell the stories of our clients, that we can hero and we can feature our clients to be able to maximize, as I said, not only the culture within the business, but also to be able to improve the visibility of your business to people who are outside. Now, the first step with this, and this is a long-term strategy, but the first step is to, over days, over weeks, over months, start to accumulate little 5-second clips. Little 5-second clips of your clients or your members training. Maybe they're doing a group class, maybe a personal training session. And just these little clips of them maybe hitting a PB or trying really hard, putting a lot of effort into something, maybe just doing a warm-up, smiling and laughing with their friends. Effectively, you just want to get videos of people who match the avatar that you are looking to attract to your business. And you want to show them having a good time and overcoming some pain points, overcoming the issues that they actually approached your business for. Now, these are really unpolished videos, just the day-to-day operations. Now, what you will do is then every evening or even as you go, you'll upload these videos into your Instagram story, into your Facebook story. So immediately, these give you a very short-term, instantly gratifying way to get your presence out there on social media to those people who follow you, to those people who are interested in what you do. What you will then also do, obviously you tag those people in those videos, maybe they repost or share them. But even better, you then at night send them those videos and say, hey, here are a couple of little short 5-second clips of you training today, of you exercising. I thought you might like to see them. Now, a lot of the time, they are then going to take those, post them to the social media, and you are then leveraging off the content that they are actually producing or that they are posting and distributing for your business. So we have two benefits so far of these little 5-second clips: your own social media presence, and then the presence that you're getting on the social media of the people whose clips you have sent to them. Now, often they don't get the opportunity to film their own workouts, their own exercise, their own health pursuits. So they're going to love the fact that someone is doing that for them. Let's say that you film a clip of a 45-year-old woman, send it through. Chances are a lot of the people who follow her on Facebook or Instagram, a lot of her friends, will be other 40 to 50-year-old women, similar sort of demographic, similar avatar, similar sort of problems that they want to overcome, similar problems that they want to solve. So you are directly showing this content to the people who need it. However, all this is a short-term strategy. These two strategies are short-term. We can actually leverage this content now into a more longer-term strategy. And this longer-term strategy is basically where you have a folder somewhere. Personally, I use Google Drive. You have a folder there on Google Drive, and every single one of your clients, every one of your members has a subfolder within that. So let's say that Jess Smith is one of your clients. She has a folder called Jess Smith. Every time you accumulate a whole bunch of these little 5-second videos, every time you get one, you drop it into this folder. And over weeks and months, you start to accumulate more videos, not of her training on the same day, but almost an expose of her journey over time, the improvements she'd made, the changes in fitness, the changes in body shape. It's a journey that she's experiencing. And then what you can do with this clip or with this series of clips is after maybe 6 or 12 months, you can edit them together into a single feature video. And instead of it being a video of lots of different members, lots of different clients, this now becomes a feature video of this is this person, this is their journey, this is their story. And you're able to then share this. You obviously tag them in this all over your social media, and it is then shown again to their friends. Because if you're tagging someone in the video, their friends will get a notification. Hey, Jess Smith has been tagged in this video. They check it out, and because we are voyeuristic, we love to see what other people are doing. Their friends get a bit of a glimpse into her experience, her journey through your business. So once you've done this, you can then push that out there. So far we've got 3 ways that we can leverage this content. Firstly, our daily social media, our Instagram stories, our Facebook stories. Secondly, we're sending it to the clients, to the members, so they can then distribute it and send it out for you because they love to share what they're doing. And thirdly, these longer form videos. Now, there's a 4th use here, and this is where we move away from just organic pushing content out there and hoping people will see it and into some paid social media advertising. Now, of course, this is a whole nother topic and I'm only going to touch on it briefly. We do have a full module on this at the 2020 Perth Fitness Business Summit. So there will be more there. I have talked about this in the past in other forums as well. But basically what we're going to do, we're going to take that video. We're also going to get a testimonial video. So just some short testimonials. It can be organic. It can be handheld. It can be them talking, hey, my name's Jess. I train a range of motion. I love blah, 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 blah. I've improved blah, 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 blah. These are the pain points I've overcome. Because that sort of handheld, shaky thing, it gives it authenticity, which is what people come to expect in social media anyway. So you take that testimonial video. You then tell the story of this client in their hero's journey. And again, if you're not familiar with the hero's journey, we'll be covering it in more detail at the Fitness Business Summit. But it's basically a journey that you should be using on all of your client stories. There are multiple steps here, but I'm going to summarize it just for the sake of this video. Effectively, you open the story by talking about a pain point that this client has. Jess came to us initially because she wasn't a gym person and she was scared of the environment and she needed someone to hold her hand through the process. So you tell the problem, a problem that the avatar, the other people, are going to be able to associate with, to empathize with. Then in the middle, you talk about how that problem was solved. But after just 2 weeks of training with Range of Motion, Jess had made some amazing friends. She'd been to the movie night and she felt like she'd known the people her whole life. She was loving the exercise, loving the training, and although she was a little bit sore, she was already starting to feel stronger. So in the middle, you talk about how you are overcoming these obstacles, overcoming these problems, how you're solving her issues. And finally, you talk about where she is now and what she's doing next. So now Jess can't imagine any other life than life at Range of Motion. She now wants to work towards doing her first pull-up, and she's working hard on this, and we know we'll see it one day very soon. So you have a client story. Now you can use that when you are organically posting that summary video of the 6 or 12 months of that client. But you take that story, and maybe it's you as a business owner, so maybe I would do this for my business. It's you talking about that story. Guys, we'd love to introduce you to Jess. And then those 3 sections I just talked about. So you have me talking, you have all of that footage that you've captured as the B-roll. And B-roll basically means that as you have someone talking, it's the imagery that's on the screen instead of it just being a boring talking head like you guys are getting now. So you have that as the B-roll. Then you take her testimonials, you put that in there as well. And just with the basic stock standard video editing software that you have on your laptop, on your phone or whatever, you have this beautiful little 60-second story, a narrative that guides your new potential clients through the journey that someone has been through on your business. They see her training, they see her progress, they see her changing and growing as she goes, and there are some testimonials in there to give that social proof. So now you have this amazing 60-second video. Not only do you have one, but you have a whole collection of them because over the 6 or 12 months, you've been doing this for every single client, every single member who comes into your business. What you can then do is do some very targeted and directed social media advertising. You can take this video of Jess, maybe Jess is a 25-year-old, and you can take this video of Jess and advertise it on social media, on Facebook, and create a custom audience which is of Jess's sort of demographic. So maybe you can show it to females between the ages of 23 and 30. And the people who are going to be seeing that will look at this and say, hey, Jess looks just like me. She has the same problems that I had as part of that hero journey we talked about. Look how well she's done. Wow, there's a testimonial there as well. There's some social proof. And you show this specific video to people just like Jess. Now, maybe your client Graham, who is a 65-year-old, you are showing that video to people who are 60 plus. Maybe you've got Sarah who's 18 and she's a sports person. So you show that video to people who are aged 18 to 24 who have interests pertaining to professional or high-level sport. You can really direct this. There are so many ways that you can leverage these little stories, these little 5-second snapshots of your clients. And again, it's a long-term strategy, but it also gives you some instant fodder, some instant Facebook and social media, Instagram gratification that you can get on a daily basis. So guys, hopefully there is something in here you can use. This is a strategy that we are using to great effect. It is really very valuable. And from the very simple 5-second right up through to this 60-second absolutely banging advertising piece that is shown specifically to the people you're trying to attract, this is really valuable. Guys, if you found this of use and you want to know all of this times 10,000, please consider the 2020 Perth Fitness Business Summit. I will be telling you everything I know. I will be holding nothing back. It will be everything I've learned about 15 years, a decade and a half as part of Range of Motion, as starting and building and running and taking Range of Motion to a successful business. I'll be giving you everything I know. If you're interested, please check out the links that you'll see around the place, and I hope to see you there. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.